Bagfuel, baby.
Bagfuel, we back. Like, subscribe, super thanks. Go to bagfuel.com. Cop his Bagfuel, baby, t-shirts and sweatshirts. And I also have my link up there for my Teespring. If you want to promote, if you want to advertise at the beginning of this show, please DM me. I will let you know the rates and what you can get. Boom. As always, I got my partner over next to me.
Not a rapper, Hynaken.
And we got a guest today that's very rarely seen on the cameras and all that. We got Danny from the stock today.
Salute everybody. Salute Bagfuel Nation. Thank you.
Likewise.
Fellow Americans.
See, we ain't try to set you up or nothing. You know.
I don't think y'all do that. I didn't think y'all was gonna Angela Yee me.
See, I told you.
I didn't think y'all was gonna do that. I didn't say
Angela,
that.
you didn't do it to us. You know.
That's what they say. That's what I hear. That's what I hear.
Nah, she didn't.
Why are you so controversial online?
I think because I talk about podcast breakups and podcasters don't like that I talk about their breakups. That's my opinion. I think I'm divisive in that sense.
It got to be a little deeper than that, because I'm not a content watcher, right? So when somebody's name comes across my desk or my Instagram or my phone, it's a big deal because I don't watch content.
Going beyond the surface radar is what he's saying.
Yeah.
So whenever I hear your name with content, it be controversy. You know what I'm saying? And people thought that it was controversial things that you might have said about us, but I don't even, to be honest, I don't even
Who's
know.
people?
Just
people in
online.
general.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't watch
public.
it. I don't watch online, so I don't get involved in it. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, to be straightforward with you. You know what I'm saying? But your name rings bells with the controversy, so it can't just be simply that you talking about breakups and podcasts.
Yeah.
What is it that you're doing to strike a nerve with the people?
Well, I think, like, let's say I talked about you and so-and-so's breakup. If I say something that you may not agree with, then you might have an issue with me as a result of that. And I think that's what's happened with a lot of the people that haven't been cool with, particularly Mandy, Ice, maybe Ish, and other members of, like, the podcast universe. But overall, I don't think I'm that bad. I don't think I'm that bad a guy. But you guys tell me. You guys met me. You guys talk to me.
No, listen.
Space knows I'm a good guy.
Nah, yeah, you and Space have an ill rivalry.
But what I heard, because I didn't even call
That's just like 15 years, man. We like the Capulets and the Montagues, man. That shit.
Yo, see, people don't know that comparison.
Yeah.
But I actually was gonna ask Space before we got here, like, Space, there ain't gonna be no problem with him coming here because it's, I'm just being because of what my man tells me. Because like I said, I really don't know what goes on in the space, but I do know that your name definitely rings bells. I definitely know that when we're on our live stream, you're one of the few people that actually send us a super thanks. You actually support what we got going on. And like I tell people, when people send the super thanks and help, that's their acknowledgement that they're trying to put into your craft or put into your show to make sure that you keep going. So that's a big deal for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was excited. I'm not really excited to have people on the show.
Oh,
but I never really.
Nah, he don't really give a fuck.
I really
I mean, you don't know, like, I think it's dope that you don't know because that makes you like a good part of the show where Hynaken brings you up to snuff, and that's a cool dynamic. But I also think y'all do something unique because y'all actually give game. Like, I feel like y'all actually give the advice, and y'all don't just do like a performative. Like, we're gonna put you on game and don't say nothing, which I think is pretty cool. And even Space, even though we don't agree a lot of things, like, I think some of the things, the insights y'all give into creation is really like true versus other podcasters. I won't say that.
Oh, come on.
Wait, hold on. You want to come on here? Wait. He know how to take his shots. You want to come on here and don't say, but you're known for saying?
No, I think it's like, all right, so $1 million worth of game, right? I feel like it's performative with them. Like, I don't think they give out anything other than like motivational advice. Whereas you guys will actually say, do this. If you're in the hallway at a label that does not indicate you are successful. Like, those types of things are all things. And I don't think nobody's keeping it real like that. Even though y'all, there's not a shot at all, because I think the people who view y'all, like, y'all not on Barstool, but if people watch y'all, they'll learn something, and I don't think that's the case for every podcast.
But I'm gonna tell you why that is, Danny. Even though we're authentic, we get penalized for it in ways you can't see. Like, it's cost us deals, it's cost us meetings. So now when you have an entity like Gilly and Wallow who got millions coming in, and you start living that life. And I remember when I spoke to you on the Zoom call, I said, Dan, you're gonna get to a point you might have to curve your speech in order to keep certain machines running. And you're like, I'll fuck with that. And I'm like, so when I see Gilly and Wallow being careful, the shit we get that we're supposed to get due to us, no, it works in reverse. Shadow ban, everything gets slowed down. That's the result of keeping it honest.
Yeah, but I think that gives y'all the lane, and I think your audience is gonna build a deeper connection with you, and it's not gonna come overnight. Like y'all not gonna, I'm not trying to say like that, but y'all not gonna get the big barstool thing, but y'all gonna get people who like might subscribe to your Patreon, might listen to y'all. People, I'm sure y'all get mad consulting, right? Like people reach out to y'all. So that's another pocket that we ain't even acknowledging that I'm sure is different with y'all versus other people.
But I think how your ability to speculate. Because there's been times you speculated on certain things, and I was like, yo, he was right there. But you pivoted because you made it more about creative than the money. But when you start speculating, I think that's where the people start feeling a way towards you.
Yeah, I mean, I was listening to like Mandy's interview before I got here with y'all. And I was like, I think it's not a shot. It's not a shot.
You always sniper, yo.
No,
What's
I'm not.
the interview that she was doing?
What she did with us before we had Bridget on.
Oh, you was in the Mandy's interview on Bagfuel?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying she had another interview.
No, I'm listening to the
he's gonna snipe her.
I'm not going to do that, man.
Interview?
Her audio numbers are crazy. I would never disrespect.
But why do you just snipe? Why do you do? You see, he not gonna know what you're doing. I do the same thing.
I'm just saying, man.
The reason.
Why you following me before I get to my crossover, man? I don't understand that.
I'm trying to go.
You're trying to. Yo, I'm just saying. No, because I was thinking. I was like, let me watch some of the people on your platform that I've come into, orbit with. And like, she did some shit to Bridget, right? She said, I'm gonna serve Bridget the papers at her wedding. I report on that, and it's like, oh, you mad gossipy. Why you doing all that? These podcasters are doing weird shit, and I'm gonna talk about it. That's all I'm saying. And like, even when I see y'all in a podcast and I see y'all disagreeing, I'm like, oh, what's going on there? Or when I see certain things that happen, it's just my observation. It's not necessarily fact. So I've been right a lot. I've been wrong a lot, but that's part of the game. And I think that's, I don't do things with malice. There might have been people who took shots at me and I responded in like a nice way, I thought, but I really get under people's skin. And I need to realize that. For a long time in my life, I never really grasped that. Like, I have words, a way with words, even if they're nerdy, even if they're nerdy, I can still like affect people and their confidence levels. And it's like kind of wild. I got to check that sometimes.
Do you enjoy that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to know the truth. I just want to know the truth. Like, if you enjoy it, what's the joy you get from it? Did you just make them mad, or you got the words to say, or what? Like, where does the enjoyment come from?
And I think people underestimate me, and I think when you get under someone's skin who think they above you, and you're like, wow, I have this effect on you. Like I see Imani cry. There was a point where Imani was on Spaces mad every day, and I was like, I was listening, laughing. And same with Ice, same with all these people. Like they have insane judgments about me, and I just comment on the pod, and I think that's dope to have a way with words that come from a place that people probably aren't used to. But
have they met you too?
I met Imani in person, and it wasn't on like, yo, I sat down with him. It was just like an interview, and I'm not. I talk the same way, but I'm not aggressive. Like I just talk like I am talking now.
How you felt when Charlamagne took a shot?
Charlamagne took a shot at you?
He's a subliminal dude. I don't know if that's about me, because I don't want to be like certain people who reacted to Charlamagne and be like, yo, he's talking about me, and then he'd be like, I wasn't talking about you, and then you playing that dangerous game that he wants you to play. So I don't think he was talking about me.
What's this dangerous game?
You were the only one that had something negative.
Negative say about Charlamagne's deal.
You're the only one.
Yeah, what is negative about? Well, since I don't know if it's, what's so negative about Charlamagne getting $200 million? I really want to know.
I think it's dope that he got an alleged $200 million deal.
You see why they get mad?
I'm proud of him. I think he's one of the best to ever do it. I put Star, I put Wendy, I put Joe ahead of him on the mic. I think they're better at that, but I think he's a better businessman. I think he also makes other people better, more so than the other people I mentioned. But I just don't know how a company like iHeart is giving out $200 million deals. Like, All right, Spotify is worth how many billions? Do y'all know?
No, I don't.
No.
100 billion. If they give y'all $200 million, they're like, oh, we gave them $200 million. That's a lot.
But they got $100 billion.
Exactly.
Okay.
iHeart is worth $6 billion, right? And they're also in a lot of debt. Now, debt could be performative. Sometimes you keep debt on the books. But I just think it was something that wasn't akin. I don't think he owns the Breakfast Club. But I think the maximum of that deal will be $200 million. So I think it is a deal. But will that get realized is what I'm saying. And I also have a tendency to not believe the deals people are saying because I've heard in the industry that people be lying.
They do be lying about
The number of deals is also like marketing and promotion.
Yeah.
To keep it frankly honest, we've heard the real numbers.
So Spotify is worth more than iHeartMedia?
Oh, yeah.
They're the cartel, like Google, all these.
But if we take a look at off topic of the Danny,
Yeah, no, let's evolve the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Have fun with this.
of the
Yeah.
Danny controversy. Spotify, I did not know Spotify was worth $100 million and iHeart is worth, $100 billion and iHeart is worth $6 billion. Because for me, I'm thinking because iHeart got the stations across the country and they have the commercials and they're building the revenue that they would still be, that they would be at least up there with Spotify with the amount of money type of thing. Like, I'm kind of, to be honest, and don't they employ more people than the Spotify, being that they're at radio stations across the country, and then they got parent radio stations
you gotta understand
as well.
You know who the grandfather of Spotify is? Napster.
I don't know. See,
What I'm saying is, remember
took
how
that
you
business
told
model.
how Napster crushed y'all and it affected? Once Napster came in, it's like the pen. Once certain things come into society, it'll never leave. Having a digital connectivity to your music will never go away.
Where are they getting $100 billion from? Is it from ads and all of that type of shit?
Basically, if you don't have
Retention?
iTunes and you have an Android to listen to music, you're going through Spotify most likely.
Well, okay.
And that streaming revenue, y'all know, it just adds up. It compounds.
Think about it, we make more on Spotify than rappers do.
Yeah.
But we also drop way more than rappers do.
I mean,
We drop way more. This is the thing about the rapper thing that I don't think that the rappers is getting, because everybody see how they're mad at you about speculation. They're mad at me about the rapper shit
Damn.
across the country.
That's way worse than.
You already know, bro. You already know. They mad at me about the rapper shit across the country. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, if we're making more money than the rappers, it's because the rappers, even if they drop 4 songs a month, which is a lot for a rapper.
that's insane.
That's insane. If you drop 1 song per week, you still can't beat us out because we're dropping 1 show per week and we're dropping 2 clips per day. And also, of course, we're gonna get more money than them because they have to push one thing. We're pushing out multiple things at one time. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the rapper shit, it's not that it's not lucrative. The rappers and the music people have not figured out a way to constantly drop content that would say it's 8 minutes per day, 2 times a day. What would that be for a rapper, for real? Well, you gonna watch him go cook, be with chicks, play ball, do all this stuff. He can't do that shit every single day for 8-minute clips and shows. You know
That's
what
why
I'm
they
saying?
podcasting now, Esso.
I mean, but it doesn't lead to shows.
Yeah.
That's the thing about the podcasting for the rapper stuff, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't lead them back to the stage. And technically, that's where they want to be at.
Yeah.
If we really want to talk about it, like, they're cool with the money. I know everybody's cool with making money.
Yeah.
But when you have this thing in your heart that you need to be on stage, it's just not. I'm just saying, it's just not the same thing for them as it is for us. This is my thing. I've been behind the scenes my whole life.
This is easy transition.
Yeah, this is beautiful for me. I don't want to go on stage and rap songs that people got to figure out and put money behind. I'm cool with that.
He went
with the hype man and all that. Like, I'm not doing all of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't bother me, but I feel like that a lot of stuff with the podcasting goes awry because people don't understand how much work you got to put into it.
You spoke about that, the fees you were dealing with, the overhead you were dealing with.
Yeah, I mean, I think people like Mandy charge a lot for their studio, and that's a lot. So
I think she charges the cheapest.
Yeah, I'm
rent.
gonna be
I
honest.
just said
I'm
that.
gonna be honest. Of all the studios that we had, when Mandy had her studio, that was the cheapest, best price.
Yeah, it was. In comparison to WTF, they charge a lot more, but
Who's WTF?
Weezy's joint.
Oh, Weezy. But yo, listen, a lot
of big names.
I'm not gonna name
Angel
no
Reese.
names like you. Okay? I'm not gonna name no names,
Bagfuel.
but there's a lot of people that have raised their prices for the studio, not because they need to, because they know it's in demand right now. So yes, and I'm not gonna name their name, but everybody raised their prices. So shout out to Mandy, because Mandy, I'm gonna be honest, Mandy's his friend. She only fucks with me sometimes. Like,
Okay.
she don't really fuck with me like that.
why? So
I don't know. You have to ask him. She don't fuck with me like that. Like it's a love-hate thing. Like she act like she fuck with me, but she don't really fuck with me like that.
he's just very temperamental, so I understand.
That's cool, but yet and still, I'm not saying that because she fucked with me. I'm saying that because she did give us great prices. And if it wasn't for her studio, I'm gonna be honest with you, that was where we launched our shit at.
That was with Shammy? Or is that?
No, when we first started rolling out the Bagfuel.
When we first started rolling out the Bagfuel, that was our home. She had the small room, then we used the bigger rooms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she gave us great prices. So she made sure we
She
would
took
be
care
in
of
there.
us.
At first, she fucked with me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But somewhere along the line, she stopped. You know what I'm saying? He said something, and then she acted like I said something.
Okay.
And then she started speaking to me, although he's the one that said it.
What the hell's going on?
I don't even know,
understand.
bro. It's wild, but on these podcast streets, I realize I come from the record business.
Okay.
So I'm not really understanding these podcast streets too tough.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when it gets a little funny, I just, I
The
just go,
egos in podcasting.
yeah, I just go about
What you look-
about my business.
Do you feel like you have to curtail how you speak? Because people do feel like they want to get slightly violent with you.
They be
Well, I
wanting
guess
to
you're talking
follow
about
her?
Queenzflip. You're talking about Queenzflip, right? That's the only one. I guess. I mean, Queenzflip is very strategic. Where I think like a lot of I don't understand this. I went to college. I graduated, but a lot of and like Queenzflip tries to do like you disrespected my family, and I'm like, I didn't talk about your family, so I don't know.
Did you
Sometimes
talk about his family?
I think one time.
What you talking about?
yeah.
That only takes one
like
time.
that is a tricky thing.
Hold
No,
on,
wait.
hold on.
All
You
right.
can't say.
I'm trying to.
Okay, go ahead.
trying
I'm
to
gonna
have
let you
you guys
land the
react
plane.
to
I'm gonna
me.
let you
I'm
land the
good.
plane. Go
All
ahead.
right, so one time, one of his family members appeared on a space, and this was like a space in Twitter, like Joe's. They appeared on Joe Budden Spaces,
Yeah.
and it was like not Joe Budden, but his fan base.
Yeah.
And they was like, Flip sucks, Flip is terrible, he's ass, he's terrible. And then they was in the audience, and I was like, wow, it'd be crazy to have said family member in the audience listening while they kick your back in. That's what I said. And it was like, don't ever talk about my family. And I was like, I fell into the bait, like, oh, because you said anything that's disrespect. But I don't think that require. I mean, he was going crazy too. He was like, I've been watching your family, Danny. I've observed them. I know where you live, Danny. And then there was one time I went to a restaurant. I came out, and that restaurant was Sweet Green. I'm sorry if I'm advertising. And then he tweeted some shit like, yo, y'all ever been to Sweet Green? Like, I was like, what is this man, 50 Cent? Like, yeah, he's doing all this, like, yeah, I mean, Queens is crazy people. But, every time,
No, they not.
every time, Queens, like,
No,
the things
they
that-
not,
I'm talking about, like, getting revenge. Y'all like the Count of
Oh yeah,
Monte
we
Cristo.
do. We are very.
Yeah.
I'm a very vengeful person.
Yeah. Not that y'all
I
bad
am.
people, but, like, y'all don't let shit go.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. And the only person, only person that publicizes that they don't let it go from Queens is 50.
Nope.
Most people from Queens will just be quiet and deal with it and wait for you to die slowly. We'll wait for you till you're 60 or 70 years old, for your daughter's dead, everybody. We don't care, son. That's when we gonna swoop in and be like, yeah, that's why she's dead, nigga. That's just what we do. While Brooklyn niggas is outside with it, like trying to, I did it to him. Like Queens nigga will let you get shot, stabbed, and be like, act like he had nothing to do with it, walk across the street and all of that. You
I
know
was
what I'm
right.
saying?
Queens,
Yeah,
man.
you right.
Yeah.
Cause I'm definitely on that type of time. I'm on time, man, nigga, definitely.
Do you feel like you're the one that pioneered the ecosystem of critiquing podcasts?
No, not at all.
why?
There was a lot of people. There was like the white folks, like Too Lazy to Try. There was a Unique. Unique was a big one. He was a small dude. He's actually a big power because he got sued by the podcaster he was talking about and won, which set a big precedent. Brendan Schaub sued him and they went to the Supreme Court and he won.
I remember that.
And so no, by no means am I. And it's even Shiggs, but I mean, I thought Shiggs did like breaking news more so than like reaction. But no, I don't think I think as far as like after I came out, then there was like mad channels that did Joe Budden podcast reaction. Yeah.
Yeah, because do you feel like you created that ecosystem of speaking on the Joe Budden scenarios every time?
I think so. I think that I did, but it's still like a lot of those people is smaller than me, and even me, I'm not that big yet. But like I did pioneer that lane that a lot of people tried to like drive in. But
Has Joe spoken to you about that? Because I see how he weaponizes it with you, and then sometimes it seems to be a love-hate relationship between y'all two from the outside looking in.
Joe spoke to me about just being in that lane,
or just does he ever say to you, I know you get a lot of traction speaking on this because people want to absorb this.
I know he tried to pay you to stop to not say something.
Oh yeah, I think before the Mark Lamont Hill flip fight, he was like, "I'll pay you to stop doing it."
Word?
Yeah, on Spaces, he said this, but we don't speak on phone. He offered me his number one time, and I was like,
They're gonna pay you to stop talking about it?
Yeah, I mean, he said it in Spaces. I don't know how true that is, but I mean, I won't stop. But yeah, it was. I think initially it was like a arms away type thing, and then he realized I'm not gonna stop. Like the video's coming Sunday, it's coming Tuesday and Thursday, but like it was, and it was adversarial, and I think it was because the way I talked about the pod and the way I positioned him was like the villain. I think he's the villain, but
The villain of what?
villain of like a lot of scenarios he's presented with, especially when I first started. I was like, yo, how could he do that to Rory and Maul? That was fucked up. And then as time went on, I was like, I understand Joe's perspective, but at the time we was clashing, it was more, fuck Joe, he did Rory and Maul wrong. But yeah, that was the beginning of like when we met on Spaces. We haven't met in person. We've only talked digitally, yeah.
Is there a lot of money in the reaction videos?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's why like it's hard for me to do podcasts because I've done podcasts with people and I released the video. I was like, oh, that didn't make as much as me just talking about the Joe Budden pod. Or that costs way more to book Mandy's studio than for me to just do a reaction to Joe Budden. Like it's like, for me, I'm very proud of like, and it's enabled me to do things that are different. It's enabled me to think about what I want my channel to be next. And I'm making investments. So yeah, I think there's a lot of money. I mean, you gotta remember, man, I started as a Redditor, like commenting on these podcast breakups, and then I made a video one day. So to me, this is money in the bank. Like I'm winning house money.
Do you work a regular job and do this too?
Yeah.
So this is your hobby, your second revenue, or are you looking to make this your all the time type of thing?
I'm looking to make it like as much as I can. There are people who tell me to quit my job, but I like my job. And I do get the sense that a lot of people in podcasting are fronting about not having another job. Like I think they try to make it seem.
Why you think that they're doing that? Because it makes them look bigger?
Yeah.
Because listen, we don't got another job, and I tell people all the time that we hot, and it's still hard to make money. Like the money goes up and down.
It's like
So sometimes you'll get the consultations this month. Sometimes you'll get the hostings this month. Sometimes your YouTube will run crazy. Sometimes you'll do an event. You know what I'm saying? But when people be talking, like when I see people doing it, and I know the hits that we're getting, and I know what we're doing, I'm like, they definitely are not living off of the shit that we're living off of. And I don't even know why they try to pretend like they're not. Do you think it's a badge if they act like they're not working a job to do this type of thing? And why would that be the case? Why is it a big deal?
It's fake it till you make it culture. I think some people are doing it. I think but that's very few. I was like 2 out of 10 people. And there's people that's having several jobs and stuff like that. Not that you have several jobs, but it's just like the culture of having a regular job is frowned upon. Big money talk, it always wins just where we come from. And I love my job. It's not even like backbreaking work, but it just allows me to not have to be dependent. Like if YouTube crashes, I'm not like, whoa, why did the views crash? Because right now, YouTube is kind of going through that, right? Where they're emphasizing shorts over long form, which I would think impacts people like y'all who make two a year.
Because you see, Joe just spoke about it on a recent episode where he said he's been having a down couple of months, and he was candid about it. But as we've been doing this for us, we noticed end of November to the middle of February,
it'd be slow.
Yeah,
it did it last year.
Yeah.
It did it last year, and I was beefing last year.
Yo, he was like, yo, what the fuck?
I was like, why is this happening? Like, we got these, we had great guests to start the year off. It was great conversation. They was like, yo, well, you got to pod more than 60 minutes, so we was pod 90 minutes to 120
yo,
minutes.
We go through all the metrics.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all the metrics, and I'm like, yo, and I'm calling them because I'm not on that. I'm like, they watch more of the YouTube and the money and all that.
This was very coincidental. You had did a video. He's like, maybe if you guys were better at titling your videos, and then Esso called me. He's like, ass titles, fix them. You know what I'm saying? So we go through it in real time. That's why we're candid about it. But to what you're saying, to your point, at any given time, they can just slow it down. Esso posted a piece of content the other day, right? It literally was shown to nobody. So the person that created it, I called him. Unbeknownst to me, he's a data analyst. And he said what happened with Esso's video is called computer learning. Because of how your page runs, once it looks completely foreign, they're not showing it to nobody. The only way they're gonna show it is 7 to 10 people have to share it. So anything that looks regular on your page, your flyers, your talking videos, we're pushing it. If you put something about palm olive and you're in the forest cutting trees,
man,
I was like, whoa.
Of us cartoon. It was a
3D animation.
It was a 3D.
Oh yeah, it's over. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
They just cooked it. Like it was.
Yo, he broke down everything. He went through your page.
So why? So I'm glad we're here. Why would we even take a chance and do that?
No, what he said is their goal is units. So when you do something that's foreign, their goal is to get you to spend $5. 5 or 10, and you open it, and they got you. Then you chill a little bit, they'll feed you a little bit. Oh, all right, it worked. And then when it slams it again, you throw another 5. He broke down.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because a dude did a cartoon piece on the part that you saying to me when I did when I said about the Universal shit. When he posted it, he only had like 300 views. Right? Now, when I accepted it, it did go to like, I think it's up to 4,000 or 5,000 views, but my views be like 100,000. 80,000 on everything.
But it's units, you have to look at it. The 5,000 is still good. They just let it fail for you to be good for someone else. And then they give you the 100,000 to tease you. So when they slam you back down, which everyone gets slammed down at 10,000, it's to now, if you get 500 dudes all give $10 for 3 days in a row, you start to see. It's like gambling, like the house edge. It's all mathematics.
But you said you posted a cartoon and it flopped, right?
They didn't even show it to anybody. So the guy said
after like 14 minutes, it had like
he told me. He said it's
13 views.
He said you're supposed to let it go for 30 minutes. The only way you can.
I did.
He said then you got to get 7 to 10 people to share it because it's something. He said this is what we do. I was like, word?
I was like, yo.
So it goes back to your
people
point.
bot. Yeah.
A lot of this shit's a bot.
But with us, and I'm not saying that like we don't fuck with bots.
I get it.
Because it doesn't give you a true representation.
Even with the YouTube ghosts, I'm big on promo.
Go to Revolt TV's page right now.
Oh my God. Oh, we know.
Go to their page.
And it's botted up.
If y'all know, how come y'all ain't saying it?
Everybody know. Everybody's talking about the Revolt.
The only person. Hold on.
We already got beef with them.
We said they wasn't
still ain't pay
us.
us. They still ain't pay us.
But there's a video on their channel with 5 million views and 3 comments.
I heard about that. That's a big deal. See, I told you when I hear about it,
that's a big deal.
I know it's a big deal because everybody's talking about that.
Y'all can do that. Y'all can have like videos with 700,000 views, and they be like, "Yo, Esso and Hynaken getting crazy views."
You know why we can't do that?
Yeah, y'all are crazy.
No, every meeting we've had so far in the past 2 months, they all forensically want to go inside our YouTube and want to control it. So they're going in. There was a digital loan company. They want to see our analytics. We just got off another meeting. They were like, in order for us to pay, we would have to first
go into your
shit. So
make sure
all these people faking it, they're really not doing the right thing currently.
And we never did ads. So Ghost was like, because I'm big on promo.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, let's take our money, let's throw it in the ads. Ghost was like, we're not doing no ads on the YouTube. We're not doing none of that. So everything. And this is bad for me to say on camera because I don't believe in this. But everything that we did is organic, which is kills me to say
he
that.
wants it to be the music industry rollout.
Because I believe you do have to pay for promotion and you do have to pay for marketing. And I'm not saying if we didn't pay for promo and marketing that we wouldn't be further. Everybody is impressed with our numbers, right? Probably except me. I'm not. I'm not impressed with
what you about to say?
No, I think if you look at and YouTube is somewhat police. If you bought too much, your channel will get taken. But you see Twitch, they getting away with murder over there.
Yeah,
see, I don't know what they doing. What you mean as far as bots?
Yeah. They'll throw 500,000 bots on your shit. Come.
And what, you making money when they put the bots on there? Like, what is
a company
is the benefit?
sees that and be like, let's say Hynaken got a Twitch stream, there's 60,000 people. I was like, oh my God, Hynaken's so popping. Or he's not popping and I just want to spend money with him. So he has 60,000 streams, I'm gonna spend money with him. And it's fake views. I think somebody got caught with that the other day.
But they're signed as well.
There's an infrastructure of botting.
They botting crazy. They'll throw like a big streamer might have 1 million, 600,000 of those is fake.
I mean, that's the old music business model.
Exactly.
You buy the records. If it's not selling, you buy the records. You tell the people it's selling. It makes people want to watch it, go get it, go listen to it, and invest in it.
I think one of the big talking points you've had is what's better, Netflix, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. And, discoverability is a big discussion point, especially when these companies talk to us. We're like, we're already a machine going. I don't need to sit and build up your shit. Put the discovery on us. How do you feel about that? Do you think YouTube is in trouble? Because they have a lot of competitors currently. It might take 10 years.
Yeah. I think YouTube did see they was in trouble with TikTok, but they've pivoted and they've even, kind of they took a lot of the plate away from long form creators.
I saw that.
So it's like they make moves and like Netflix, I'm like, sometimes I think like, oh, y'all getting into podcasting? Whoop-de-doo. It's cool, but it's like Netflix got a bunch of people just putting their stuff on there with no exclusive deal. Kind of reminds me of when YouTube was making Netflix type shows, when they were making Cobra Kai.
I remember
every time, but I don't think nobody gonna touch YouTube. I think it's fine. I think it has Google behind it. There's always a new one.
It's not a wrong thought process.
No.
I've done this long enough to see so many regimes have that thought process and get wiped out.
Yeah.
It don't take more than 5 years if you just start feeling yourself. The only company I've seen always constantly make adjustments is Instagram. Everything Instagram has, they swiped from Vine, TikTok, Snapchat. Everything they said, oh, y'all like the stories. They snapped that from Snapchat. They took everything that worked from every other company and yanked it and partnered with Facebook. They're the only ones that say, yo, I don't care how big we get, we're not just gonna.
But how is YouTube gonna lose? What does everybody have? Because Netflix is subscription, right? So how are you gonna be free?
Right now, the easiest way is the same reason when people ran to TikTok. You get more discoverability, more views.
You just gotta pay.
I mean,
that's the whole thing. How are you gonna be free? That's the whole thing.
What do you mean?
Free.
Pay
YouTube. I can start my account on YouTube.
It's not free. You're giving me data when you go on YouTube.
Okay, but you're smart, right? We're talking about we're talking about the dummies who's talking about dollar amount.
Okay,
See,
cool.
You are knowledgeable and you're researching.
All of us are,
right?
Yeah.
But
I'm talking
all
about
of us
this room.
here. Okay, all right, all right. We're good.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go to Ghost model is how are you gonna be free? Because what all the other people are seeing, they're not thinking about data. Because when they're starting their podcast or their show, they don't give a fuck about data.
Yeah.
They're not thinking about that.
Bum on the street is not watching his and her on Netflix, but he know damn sure about Bagfuel because he could just go.
Yo, the homeless dude on 6th Ave was like, yo, I watch Bagfuel. I'm part of your views. He homeless.
Yeah.
Give me $2-3, my dude. I'm part of your views.
And he had Cash App, Danny.
And he had Cash App.
I watched it on the
I
library.
cashed out him $10. I cashed him $10 because I tried to duck him out.
And then we ran back into
On the other side of the street, I
gonna
said,
see him
he
again.
on that side of the street. I'm gonna go on this side of the street
Right
because he's
around
wildin'. He was right there. I said, yo, bro, I'm gonna cash you. I'm gonna cash app
Yeah.
the $10 right now. But he can watch us.
Yeah.
And he knows us. He can't watch us on Netflix.
I think right now you have Spotify that they already put their play in, but I don't know if they can convert the peoples who are already conditioned to listen to
But
music.
are they in cahoots with YouTube based upon what we know with our deal? Because when we got our deal,
What
we
deal are you talking
automatically
about?
went on Spotify. It could be.
What deal y'all talking about?
Think about this: Adidas,
Here you go.
Adidas and Puma, they're related, and they have the rivalry because of the two brothers. You feel me?
The Dasslers.
I don't know.
There you go.
No, we were Quarter Lab. It ain't no,
Yeah,
it's no secret.
Yeah.
But
Oh, them? Okay.
but before Quarter Lab, we could not get our sound money, our sound recording money. It was very, very,
The audio is
it
what
was very, very difficult.
Yeah.
To
What
get
do you mean
that
sound money? What does that mean?
audio. They're very good at extracting
audio recording.
Get it. So when you put your content, like when you do your spaces,
Yeah.
and let's say you upload it to Spotify, whatever, they'll make sure you get paid for that and put ads.
Do you
in.
get paid for that?
I don't put. Oh yeah, I do. Well, I don't get paid for that. Like y'all, where I put a spot. I get paid on my Patreon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
I'm
when
saying.
we did our situation, somehow they were able, hey, we gonna get you Spotify now. You gonna get Spotify money.
Yeah.
That's why y'all was mad.
I was like, how we gonna get Spotify? Great, we gonna get Spotify money now. But
Yeah.
somehow, like I said, things are kind of hooked up together,
Yeah, intertwined.
whether we know it or not.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying I think YouTube is strong because if Spotify is $100 billion business, and we know what we know on a small scale that once we did our deal with our situation, we got our Spotify money. Who else are they hooked
The
up
only
with?
thing I've seen that's lasted in competition currently is Instagram. YouTube is there as well because it's before Instagram. Those are the two that's lasted the longest so far.
Yeah. There's no other.
There's no other.
They're both free.
There's other things that are free. However, they don't. I think right now, if there's another streaming service that's free and pays you more and more people can see you, it'll take 10 years though.
You gotta have like Rogan join. You gotta have like all that type of.
But
yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm gonna say what Ghost said is it's simple to go there. Cause YouTube,
It's
like
part
he
of-
explains to
it's
me,
cultural.
YouTube is very easy
And it
to
was
get
first
on
to market.
Instagram. Is very easy to do.
With Daily Motion, Vimeo. There's been
Oh
all-
my
yeah,
God,
there's
remember?
another
Oh,
one.
that
Yeah.
was an error.
Yeah.
Vimeo, I thought had a chance because the quality was so much
was
better.
like a
But when
movie.
YouTube,
They put too many subscriptions. They ask people to pay for shit.
Too early.
Daily Motion too, I'm still viral on all of those. I still got
Yeah.
videos up there
I
to
don't
this
even
day.
know about Daily
They
Motion.
were all the same thing like YouTube. So it was 3 of them. So like a lot of movie directors would use Vimeo because
Yeah.
of YouTube
We
quality.
use that in the music business
Yeah.
to send the videos around
Yeah.
to keep them protected.
I remember that. I remember being a music college. I was at a college radio station, and they would send me the Vimeo link, like, "Yo, play this song."
Yes.
And then I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then
I
would
used
put
to
the
hate
code.
that shit.
Yeah.
You can watch the video on Vimeo. You got to get the code. And I would
Yeah.
be
I
like,
remember
yo, man, this
and
is
Daily
bullshit.
Motion, the reason they was around is because you could upload longer videos. There
Yeah.
was a time YouTube, it was only 9 minutes.
Okay.
So people would have to
That
put
do
it.
9 minutes. That's how that old TV show came about from Brooklyn. What was the shit?
Money and
The Ba-
Violence?
Yeah.
There you go. That's why the shit was 9 minute
then,
clips.
So then what YouTube did was adjust. They gave you longer and then they updated the quality and wiped out the other.
But where's the money at, y'all? Like, is there any way to get rich off this shit? Because Joe is getting rich. Not getting.
He is.
He is. Okay, Nori's rich.
Yeah.
I think
Gillian
I'm
Wallow.
gonna say Gillian Wallow is rich too.
Those are the top guys.
Is that the key to do a deal with somebody?
you
Do
think,
y'all
Dan?
think so?
I do think that it is. If you look at Joe's path, it looks a lot harder than signing a deal. So I believe that what Joe has though is like he can do some wild shit and he can't get fired. So that is also pretty cool.
But
Whereas I don't think the other ones have that luxury.
Fair, what Joe Budden has acquired in knowledge, he literally, in the equivalency, if he went to Harvard, Yale, Brown, and Penn by being at Def Jam, Complex, Spotify, and Revolt. What he learned being in those 4 systems.
That's a great point. Yeah.
But is it because he's just good?
No, I'm not saying he's not good. He's good and he learned.
It's a combination of things.
Yeah, he's good. He's good at what he does.
Because I'm gonna be honest, as long as he's been doing this shit, when people mention anything about podcasting, they always say, "What Joe Budden do?
Yeah.
What did Joe Budden do?" Yo, bro.
And he's 101.
Yo, bro, you can suck your teeth, Ghost, but I'm not no fan of nobody. These niggas not my friends. All right, so I don't have no reason to be bigging somebody up. These niggas are not my friends. It's documented that they're not my friends. Are they my peers? Do I respect what they do? Yeah, but when he's the benchmark. Yeah. They don't say what's Gilly and Wallow doing, and that's no disrespect to them. Yeah. They don't say what Nori's doing. When they mention who's making moves and who's doing what, it's always Joe Budden. Yeah. He's always the thought process.
Whole ecosystem.
Yeah, and like,
I be looking, and I'm like, why they not tired? And when he'll post up a video, he's getting views, Esso.
Okay, but why are they not tired of Joe?
Because he invested.
Since I got Danny here. What?
That's a great question.
He invested in community. There's a community of people that identify with Joe Budden's podcast. It simulates
fanatics.
A type of dynamic. I think I know Joe Budden. Y'all do that sometimes, right? Where y'all talk about your personal life.
Fans, nigga. It's like some other shit.
Yeah, it's like.
Is it because of the TV too? Because remember he was on Love and Hip Hop. Is it the promotional exposure? He's just gaining more people.
If I get 20 people for that love me just off Love and Hip Hop, they ride.
They ride with me.
So he has VH1 experience. You can't pay for what he's learned from all the systems he had to deal with.
But say he didn't learn nothing. I'm gonna just keep it real.
And he's still smart, even if he didn't learn all that.
But say he didn't learn something about the money side. Mm-hmm. That exposure and the promotion, to me, is what's it. Mm-hmm. It's like it's the platform shit I said. I say, yo, everybody's on the platform. He has not just been on one platform like Gillian Wallow is on Barstool. You got Nori on a Revolt.
Yeah.
He's been on multiple platforms,
TV,
and multiple places. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. So radios, I forgot about Hot 97. You're right.
Is it just he's been marketed and promoted more than everybody else? Could that be it?
No.
Is that possible?
He's dynamic. I feel like we kind of like undercut, not you, but like undercutting his he's very dynamic on air. Like I don't think
No, he's good.
If he was here, I think
he's the only person that I've ever watched the full pod of.
Oh, that's a big deal.
And that's when he was on, K-Mac sent it to me. Shout out to K-Mac. He was on it was an old pod. He was on with Goat Wilson and B-Dot a long time ago. Mm-hmm. And he told me, yo, Randy, you need to watch this because this is how you think. This is how you're moving right now. So you need to see what Joe has said prior.
Because he just said he did the interview with Shannon Sharp. He's going to be on Club Shay Shay. Uh-huh. So, he's definitely bigging up his visibility even more. When we spoke with Patreon, the things they was talking about for our discoverability, I said, okay, it makes sense now.
Who in this space promotes themselves more than him?
What do you think, Danny?
I think Charlamagne promotes himself a lot.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think he's used that.
Book tours, Black Effect.
Okay, so just them two. And they the two, and I'm asking.
Wallow.
Yeah, okay, so this my thing, right? This my thing.
You better go crazy.
I love it. Because with the promotion, that's the number one thing I said about this whole shit and what we doing. Mm-hmm. I said people don't understand as podcasters, as who we are, that we have to promote the things that we're doing. Yeah. So when we do pop-up shops, when I do parties and I host and I do all this, this is all promotion for myself to keep making myself an outlet to the people. Yeah. It gives them an opportunity to come meet me, to come talk to me, to vibe with me, because this is the biggest thing in the entire world with us. That people will meet me and be like, yo, bro, you the same nigga on TV. I'm gonna follow you now, right? But if you was a big fan of mine, why you ain't follow me already?
Oh wait, we're not even we gotta Joe be on Spaces all day with fans. I just thought about that.
Yes.
Not all of y'all do that.
No, none of us.
I don't like Spaces
None of us.
because I applaud
Yeah.
Joe because he knows how to navigate that without it being detrimental. Spaces is the greatest.
Not worth it.
No, it's a landmine.
Yeah.
If that's why I had to ask
Twitter. Yeah.
Rory about that because he went in there trying to clean things up.
Rory was
and
so-
it did work. Like if you don't know what you got it. That shit is dangerous, bro.
Nah, Rory was too arrogant, bro. Like I don't know why he did that, son. That was a crazy.
I mean, because that's a very bad rumor.
Y'all seen Bloodsport where Van Damme saw his man get his ass whooped? That was like me watching Rory that day. Like, damn.
No, he's full of
But what do you think of the benefits of even doing Spaces?
Well, I think it's like with Joe, like people feel connected. They want to buy your Patreon. They think that they know you. That all types of stuff.
But he already has a community. I'm talking about people who don't have communities.
Same
Like just
thing.
going on there.
I would think if I'm listening to Esso on Spaces more and more, and I get to talk to Esso, I would feel more bought into his brand.
But Esso, you have to pay him for that.
Yeah,
He's not gonna just do it for free.
but Joe did it for free. Yeah, and
I don't know about Spaces, so I don't
is
know if you have to.
I'm not
like,
saying
it's like
no.
Clubhouse.
I don't know if you have to pay me for Clubhouse. For me, I'm willing to give things a shot because I
Yeah.
understand promotion. Now,
No.
will I stay
He
on
do
it?
great on Spaces. Because
Yeah.
they're gonna piss him off and he's gonna go nuclear.
You get loud, people start, yo, Esso's bugging, and they DM each
Yo,
other.
they
You're
gotta
gonna be like, yo, why am I doing this shit if I'm not getting paid for this shit?
He'd be like, I just bucked all these fucking nobodies, and I didn't make no fucking money.
But Spaces is a different thing because like if Joe joins, if Rory joins, and then it becomes a thing and it feeds off each
Now,
other.
it would be a great Spaces, right? This is a great idea. Like you said, you name all these top people, they're the main talking points, and people would pay to now listen to that Spaces.
I mean, they did that with Hove. Hove did it.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Spaces?
Yes, to launch it. Twitter gave him a bag to launch it.
They don't.
What's up, Danny?
I don't know. It's just that I don't know if that even worked. Like I don't know if a space with Jay is gonna really do it.
That was the first. That was like the second Spaces.
It was to promote that movie about Jesus, I think. Like, no, I thought it was to promote that movie that
Yeah, but it was to promote Spaces as well. Like that was the first. That was literally like the
They
second
did back
Spaces.
to
Is that the same movie that he started the gram for?
Yes.
the Gram.
He made the Jay-Z Instagram.
He made the Jay-Z gram just for the movie.
Well, shout out to Jay.
Listen. I'm surprised nobody's found Jay-Z's Finsters page.
Yeah, I heard he's chronically online. Like he watches everything.
No,
He got time. He count money. The
Yeah.
fuck? While he
That's
count his
one
money,
thing
he
that
can look online.
Has
The
shocked
fuck?
me about being a YouTuber is how much the top people have so much time to do they watch my videos. I'm like, what's the point of that? Like,
it's not that they have time. It's to be at that level. He's an anomaly. You got to. Even Neo said it. People at that level always pay attention. So when you start doing 40, 50,000, and then they getting phone calls like, who's this dude? And if your speculation is only 60% accurate, they're gonna feel away. Like, how's he getting this info? How's he going in this direction? You know, right now, we just talked about Glorilla 2 months ago. And we said, yo, she stopped making music. Everyone went crazy.
In December, we said this.
Early December, like December 4th.
In Atlanta.
Now, people are in the comments like, yo, y'all running out of time. These guys are looking right. Because you know when girls get with a big name celebrity, they just stop rapping.
Brandon Ingram. Yeah.
What is the point? See, this is what I want to tell the people. Like, for Glorilla, because I know the game, it's hard for Glorilla to make $200,000 a month. That's $2 million, $2.4 million cash. Okay, a nigga makes $40 million a year.
Give her $2 million.
These mathematics don't add up.
Yeah. That's what I said about the Charlamagne deal.
I'll give you $200,000. I'll give you my girl. I'll give you $300,000 a month. Yo, and if I'm really, if I'm really fucking with you, keep it.
Yeah.
If I'm not, keep it, and I'm gonna write that shit off. You figure it out. You still gonna make more money just being my girl than you are gonna be touring, slaving, gotta worry about people, what they saying about you. You outside,
Yeah.
it's dangerous, you flying around. She on a private jet with this nigga everywhere.
Yeah.
This is simple mathematics. Like, I'm gonna go over here with him. I'm gonna support him.
Yeah.
When his season is over, because he's playing better than he's played in a lot of years, okay?
Toronto, man.
He's balling out, okay? So if I'm him,
And then third place.
if I'm him, park your ass right here, because you know it's hard to find a girl that you like, that
In
you
Toronto,
trust,
well,
that
Toronto
you
got
fuck
good
with.
looking
You
women.
know what I'm saying? I'm balling out. I don't want you going on doing no record right now.
Yeah, with
Wait
these
till the
rappers.
season.
Yeah.
Wait till the season is over. You still gonna be Glorilla.
Yeah.
It don't matter. But when we say this shit on camera, people like, oh, Glorilla's coming out the top of the year. I was at a Grammy thing. I don't give a fuck what you was at.
Yeah.
Cause that record label and them Grammys ain't controlling the dude that she's fucking with, that she's liking. You know what I'm
Here's
saying?
the crazy thing.
When he called, right? Yeah.
Exactly,
When he
exactly.
called, yeah.
a
Everything
dude
stops.
wrote in the comments, these guys are such haters. The Raptors aren't even in playoff contention.
No, they lied.
And they're so, because they're just thinking of the old Raptors. And I was like, yo, bro, they're in third place with 30 games to go.
Yeah.
But these people are dumb.
Yeah.
So for me, right, I don't even engage with them.
Yeah.
But the other day, yesterday, I'm home, it's a snow day. I'm going crazy online today.
Yeah.
So now I got time today to tell
Saturday.
everybody, your mother, you a dumbass nigga. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You know what I'm saying?
So
That makes
Because
them want to
crazy.
watch.
Because what I realized with this shit, you gotta be able to sometimes bite back to the people, pause, on the Instagram or the YouTube and all that, so they know you're real.
Yeah.
Sometimes they think that you're not a real person,
Yeah.
that you're actually a character. You know what I'm saying? So when you say something to them, and most people, they don't come out to play no more when I say something to them. I'm not gonna lie. They don't come out to
I
play no
fuck
more.
with you now. Like,
Yeah,
they do that.
exactly. That's how they be acting. And I'll be calling Hynaken, I'll be like, what is wrong with these people?
But Glorilla's playing in the All-Star game.
The celebrity game?
Yeah, the Celebrity All-Star.
Yeah, yo, Glorilla, you making me look like a real genius right now.
With Sham Sharani, yo.
I wish we could get money over this shit.
Yeah, I know.
I wish we could have laid a bet,
Yeah.
like how they laid, like I bet y'all $200 each that
Oh, we would've made the money.
Glorilla isn't gonna put a record out before February. I would have got paid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shams too? Damn.
Yeah.
You know Shams was Woj's intern?
Who?
Really?
Yeah.
This
Woj.
who's intern?
Who was?
Woj's intern?
Yo,
Really?
that's wild, right?
He came up the ranks, yo.
But he trained his replacement. That's crazy.
I mean, but that's how it usually. But
Yeah.
that's how it usually goes because the
Yeah.
replacement is getting cheaper money.
Mm-hmm.
He's younger.
Yeah.
He's more in tune.
Well, I mean, Shams was like player sources and Woj was like coaches sources. So it was like they was at odds and they would often like report things from different sides. And he eventually won out because I think he had closer connections to the players.
I had sidetracked you. Remember how you said when you meet the people in person,
Yeah.
they connect different? I always remember how before he passed away, Q from World Star paid for me to interview Cubana Lutz, paid for the
Wow.
studio.
I remember that video.
Yes. And he was like, it's just like watching it at home. You really do the shit you do. I thought you were edited with the girls. I'm like, what you think? I put my fake hands on them? I was taking her, throwing her. He'll tell you I was ripping her pants apart, ripping her cake.
You would catch a charge for that, man.
You might still catch a charge. You might try to cancel you.
He gotta be chilling. They might go retro on him like, yo, 7 years. And they've been 7 years.
Yeah, don't go on
And
Spaces.
he was just like, it's everything I thought it was. And that's what everyone says. They're like, even Mouse Jones said it. He's like, when I watch this, I'm really like, are they really like this? Maul said the same thing. He's like, oh, they're really like this. This ain't just edited
See,
to
I
be
don't
like.
even know nothing about that shit because I'm like, I don't watch the content. And for people to do something as simple as talk on camera and not be themselves, it's
Wait,
confusing.
I have
It's
to say,
confusing to
when
me.
I see y'all, I don't think it's a fake dynamic. There's times when I watch the Joe Budden podcast, I'm like, y'all not friends like this. I don't know why y'all act like this. Times when I see y'all dynamic, I'm like, that's real.
But sometimes
Yeah.
people be mad at each other.
Yeah.
They There's so much shit that be happening behind the scenes, and you talking about a big operation like that, they're under a different level of pressure.
That's what I'm saying.
And how can they all really be friends?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, on some real shit, when you're switching people out, how much time are you really chilling with each other?
But I think it's like if I came on this camera and I'm like, yo, I saw Esso, wow, he was, and I'm like, I don't even know you, and I'm talking like that on camera. That's essentially what they do. And I'm like,
but they do spend a lot of time together, so you know, familiar. Like when you're around people a lot,
time.
whether you're filming, if I know I'm seeing Danny twice a week,
yeah,
and Ish told me they film for a long time, bro.
He gave us their schedule.
A long time.
What was their schedule? No.
Yo, they film a lot.
It's
when they
ridiculous.
film a lot, because when he came to off topic, when he came to us, he was like, y'all don't film as much as us.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I went home, I said, how the fuck we gonna be number one if the number one niggas is filming more than us?
Yeah.
Then we're always gonna be behind the 8 ball. And then when he told us how much they film, I was like, damn, y'all film a lot. When I got the numbers for Joe Budden pod with the money he made, I told Hynaken, I said, this motherfucker's average pod is 3 hours and 26
retention.
minutes.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
3 hours.
That's the average retention.
We don't film for
3 hours.
That's too much, though.
It wasn't retention. It was his average length of the show. It wasn't retention. His average length of each show that he had was 3 hours and 26 minutes.
And they do that twice a day.
That's unheard of.
They do it 4 times a week. Like,
yeah, they do it like they film like 4 times a week.
Yeah.
They have the Patreon too.
Then they got the Patreon and they also film for. He said that they film. Ish told me that they film a lot. That's what ramped us up. When I said, yo, we can't film for 45 minutes or 60 minutes. We got to go further. Then I found out that that's how they put the ads on and all the rest of that stuff. And I'm like, yo, to have people and to be able to talk for 3 hours and 26 minutes every single time, to me, is stupendous, right?
Yeah.
And
we did that.
And if you're doing that, but the best times that we had doing it when we was on the first show, right, was when we didn't have no guests. When you have a bunch of people, if we had a round table of people here talking, we could talk for 3 joints every single show. But when you have a guest, your guest got to be prepared to talk for 3 hours and 30 minutes. And guests ain't prepared to talk for no 3 hours and 30 minutes, bro.
I'll be feeling so proud when like the guests, not even like I'm fans, when I saw you, Math, Esso, Hynaken.
We started that model.
Yeah, but just like when I saw the first video with no guests and I was like as excited to watch it, I was like, yo, they got this.
Yo, and you know what? I used to fight for that.
Yeah.
Everybody want a guest.
Yeah.
And I would fight and be like, why do we have to have guests? Well, he didn't care. But I would be like, why do we have to have guests? If we don't have guests, that makes us the star of the show.
Yeah, I didn't really even get into that bag. That's the crazy part, like where y'all was just pod by yourselves. That was the crazy part.
That was just the beginning. And then once it took off, it was like, yo, guess.
To be honest, the only reason that happened because Pete Rock didn't show up.
Okay. Wow. So it would never have happened if Pete Rock.
Well, Pete Rock Dick showed up, Bass was late, and he left.
Okay.
That was the same day we was there? Really?
Yeah, that's why when I...
Oh, that's why Mecca left. Now I understand why, because that's how I actually sat down, because Mecca, I wasn't even supposed to be there.
All right.
At all. I was just there to support him. Like, that's how it all got supported. I was there just to support him because I was doing a relationship show, and he would come support me. Yeah, so just naturally, we would come, if he was somewhere, I would just come vibe. I would go smoke, take my break.
A show at Barstool and we were all rocking, I'd come support you. I'm not trying to take your shine. It's just
naturally.
I just come fuck with you because like you said, this really my man.
Yeah.
So it's like even when he filmed in Queens, it had nothing to do with me. I said, this motherfucker's gonna be in Queens. Let me pop out because he gonna be in Queens and they shocked to fucking see me. But if I go to Brooklyn, he makes sure he comes to where I'm at in Brooklyn to make sure that I'm also good type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's how the takeover started.
And so I was actually there. And then Mecca, see, I didn't know this whole story. This is crazy after all these years.
Just finding out now.
This is crazy after all these years. I didn't know none of this shit. And then Mecca was like, I gotta go. And Buzz like, blah, and I was like, he gotta go. And Son was like, yo, you wanna sit in the chair? And I was like,
and then he was like, yo, fire up the topics. I went in. I said, okay, these are gonna work.
Oh,
This is how we
because you're pre-existing, like you're a radio host too.
Yeah,
So.
Oh, you make it and Pete Rock was on time? Well, you was always on time.
Yo, Ghost always. That's the only thing we have in common, Danny, the three of us. We all on time.
That's how we got cool with Ghost, because when we found out that he was always there first, I would be like, yo, let's just go chill with Ghost.
Nah, because the first time, right, we showed up, right? We got there at 8:30. Ghost was like, what y'all doing here? It's like, it's the time we supposed to be here. And he just started laughing.
Yeah, like y'all niggas is dumb. Like nobody's coming at
8:30. So then we came back again. He's like, what y'all doing here? I was like, this is the time. We don't like being late. And over time, he's like, man, fuck it.
I started doing a photo shoot in there. Nobody was taking photos. I'd be like, yo, Han, let me do a photo shoot in there. I would go smoke my fucking weed in there. I'm doing push-ups in there, just working out, just chilling with them.
That was developing a dynamic.
Yes, that's what was going on. But we didn't know that that's what we was doing. Because we didn't know. Because I didn't know
the one I'm with.
I didn't know the importance of Space Coast.
Yeah.
I just thought, I didn't know.
Let me tell you that. He's been spoiled when it comes to production.
For real.
So I was like, that's not how it really goes. So one day Space Ghost was out of town.
It wasn't one day, that motherfucker was gone.
So now we do an interview with a big celebrity.
Oh,
and
no.
Omar Epps and fucking Big Daddy
That's
Kane.
a big ass interview.
So we walk in and the dude, they have the equipment that I'm used to seeing.
The shit is all this whole table.
Danny, he starts panicking.
I walk in, I was like, what the fuck is this?
It's not that.
I was like, why? I said, yo, Han, why do they have all of this shit like this? This ain't gonna work. This is gonna be bad. I was like, how's this shit? Why does Ghost have so little shit?
Yeah.
And they got so much shit. He's like, because I told you, Ghost know how to do whatever. And when we got that shit back, we could hardly drop no clips. The shit was fuzzy. The sound was terrible. I was like,
$2,000.
I was like, oh my God. I didn't understand
They had an
what
F6
he meant to
recorder,
the game.
that's like 12. The F8 recorder. That's the movie quality. But
You don't need that. No.
they don't know how to, tweak it.
No.
And then,
Bro, the equipment was all this shit, bro.
because I'm used to seeing that.
Yo,
so
bro,
he started watching. I said,
It was even hard to sit in there type of shit because they had to swing the equipment around and
Like a rig.
in fucking back of math chairs. Like, it was weird, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting up here like, yo, I don't understand.
Yo, he was talking. He's like, why you got all this shit? I'm like, yo,
saying
chill.
this shit out loud. Because I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, why is all of this here? And once we got in the car, I was like, now I see my mask be mad when Ghost be gone.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I said, because when Ghost not here, it's it's difficult. You can't start on time. Then
You see how fast
you gotta stop.
But even the wires,
recording.
like, it's not that much. Like, you
talking about the spaghettis.
Yeah, it's not. I think that is also when you book studios, like a lot of times, people arriving on time is not like. I was like, do y'all have jobs before this? Like, yeah, and it's like I could tell somebody who had a job before by the way they treat things, the way they arrive.
The more successful, the more on time.
Yeah. Everybody, the richest people are the most on-time people. I learned that. Like when I was with
So why the fuck we not the richest niggas?
Oh, we make
We
more than,
should be the richest niggas.
I mean,
we are way more successful.
We are. Oh, God, I apologize. I appreciate my success.
If Joe just happened to retire, what would be the pivot? And the reason I asked that because I've listened to you talk about other shit. And I'm like, yo, he knows sports, he knows technology. There's a lot of things, but seeing how the algorithm is now.
yeah.
If you do pivot, it might just punish you and take your channel for 4 months.
Yeah, no, I agree.
At first I was like, yo, Danny should just pivot a little bit.
Are you stuck?
I don't think I'm stuck because I like talking about the pod, but I also do content from time to time, Rory and Maul. It's like basically, I model myself after, y'all aware of Joe Rogan? Y'all know he has this whole universe around him. And the Too Lazy to Try, he's like Rogan's Danny from the Stop. And he does the podcasts that are from Rogan's universe. He breaks them down too.
Got you.
So Bert Kreischer, that's Rogan's man.
Yes.
Theo Vaughn, that's
Bert
Rogan's
Kreischer
man.
is Rogan's
Yeah, they all come from the tree.
Yeah,
Ghost will tell you.
it's like the Popovich tree. So what you do is you just like, a lot of that fan base transacts with that fan base. You cover them people. So if Joe Budden were to ever leave, there's gonna be some type of fallout that happens. And you
So
just
you're gonna eat off that carcass. Oh, I see.
Yeah, money, yeah.
We got him here tomorrow.
And then when Joe Budden leaves, people gonna start telling the truth about what they think about Joe Budden.
He gonna run it for another 4 years.
And then we're gonna look back at the old arguments that they had, and we're gonna see what did they really mean now in hindsight. I've been talking about Rory and Maul and Joe for like 5 years.
I like when you throw shots at other people, like Ernie Leisure and shit.
Oh
yeah. Yo, Esso. That day when he went off, I was like, yo, Danny couldn't wait to make the video.
Yeah.
Yo, he made the video
about
me. Oh, he had fun.
Yeah.
Esso goes off on Earn Your Leisure and goes some scammers.
Wait, what happened? I've been in so. They said some shit about you.
No,
they just platformed someone who said some shit about you.
They platformed Mav.
The real issue was, right? Because they were talking about people that damaged the show. And they used our face as a representation of damage. I was
like, oh, hell no.
You're not gonna use Mecca's face. You're not gonna use Sean Bigger's face. You're not gonna use Gap Murder's face.
That's us. Yeah.
Just us. And then you're the guys, the preeminent guys that talk about doing good business, and you're gonna put our face as the ones who destroy business models. He's like, oh, no.
But the motherfuckers went on their YouTube. This is what I didn't know. Motherfuckers went on their YouTube and was like, this shit is old. You fucking played yourself. Everybody know he was lying.
They went in the comments.
Fans in the comments.
It was like, he's lying.
Went on their YouTube and was defending us. And that's why I was like, nah. I was like, I'll let people talk. Like, I get it. Don't at my name on the gram. That's when I come outside.
It's probably an intern that did it.
And don't put my face on nothing.
Fuck, I don't care. Listen, if I say something wrong, right? We all said something wrong.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So if an intern sits there and says, let's take their face and use it as the representation of destroying shows and doing bad business.
Trying to play. Yeah. You trying to play the nigga.
Math has had 11 co-hosts.
Nah, you trying to play the dudes.
Y'all the ones.
We're the ones, so it doesn't matter.
Destroy it.
So it doesn't matter.
I didn't destroy
When y'all
nothing.
left, it was never the same.
So it doesn't matter about the other hosts, okay? No disrespect. But since I got out the chair, you should have just took it and threw it out the fucking barbershop.
Wait, I want to say something.
That was my fucking chair.
I just want to say something because I feel like this is going to have, in my disclosure, I asked Matt for an interview before you started.
Oh, he's coming on your shit now.
No.
He's coming on your shit now.
He's coming on your shit now.
He's coming on your shit now.
Daddy, eat off the carcass.
No, because I asked Matt for an interview, and then if he sees this, he'd be like, "Oh, you just got on their show because I reject." Like, nah, that's not what happened.
Nah,
that's not.
That's already.
But don't worry, he's gonna do your show now.
He's gonna do your show.
I don't know if he doesn't. He doesn't.
No, I'm just saying he's gonna call you and be like, "I want to do your show now." Trust me.
Yo, let me
we have to have a conversation.
Yeah, that's exactly.
We're just the people that they just follow. And
What's your issue with all these other people that take shots at you? The homeroom dudes.
I'm not saying that. I'm not. But
I don't know.
I liked them. They felt.
You know what I think it was is, I feel like their Joe Budden interview came too early. Like I feel like, I think it was like it felt
peak.
Yeah. I feel like they should have been potting for a while, but I still listen to their pod a lot. Like when I did my wrap up, they was like number 3 because I still think they really talented.
No, I like them. I think they're really good at what they do.
Who are they? The homeroom?
They're similar to Danny. They critique
so they
podcasts.
Like person. Yeah.
Yeah,
they're pretty good. I think
they're talented.
AJ's like doing different stuff now. He's doing think pieces, and they're doing really well. So,
What's a think piece?
Well, it's like essentially a reaction. Like he sees something, like let's say Hynaken curses you out, and he'd be like, yeah.
Yeah. He don't watch it. It's tough to explain.
I see Rob. I follow him on the gram. So I see him pop up every once in a while, but it doesn't seem like he does it a lot.
No, he does it a lot. Your algorithm knows not to feed you that.
You ever watch 60 Minutes? The dude, you don't watch 60 Minutes? Damn.
No,
I try to go old.
That is his vibe, yo.
I don't vibe with these content people.
Okay.
If I can be honest with you. I don't really vibe with them. Like, they're not about business.
Okay.
They're about clout chasing. I don't really fuck with none of that.
There's no
type of
money, so you gotta chase clout.
And then, but then you gotta find, but you can do what I did, Danny, right? When we first started and we wasn't making no money, I went home and I thought about how to make money. Because if you want to keep doing this thing long term, you have to make money. It's gonna come to a certain point that if you want to go to the next level, whatever that next level may be, Danny might not be able to work his job if he wants to go to the next level.
I said that to you in the
Danny
Zoom.
is comfortable with doing the reaction videos and this and that, and he's doing that money, he's doing that now. But if Hollywood calls, if an opportunity calls, you feel what I'm saying? I'm prepared for that. These people aren't thinking about that. All they're thinking about is clout chasing. Are you gonna give me weed to be on my show?
The picture.
Can you take me out to dinner? Can you give me some free clothes so I can publicize your clothes on my shit and I get paid? I'm not with that. And then because they don't understand the business side of things, that's why these podcasts break up. They don't get it. See, people have seen, we was at Sweet Chick one day and me and Hynaken was having a smack down, drag out argument.
Fire.
In front of somebody. I forgot who the guest was. And the guest was looking like, hey, am I gonna get on the pod? And as soon as Ghost was like, all right, we ready to fire this shit up. As soon as he did, we shut up and we started potting. Because this is what we gonna do. We're not looking to agree every single time with what we got going on, because if we did, I don't think we would be here. We don't agree with Ghost all the time.
Ghost don't even listen to us.
Yeah, I heard y'all was mad about the Joe Budden interview. Y'all had a big disagreement about that.
No, Ghost was like,
talk about it.
He said he didn't like the fact that we dropped the full episode first.
No, I would have been mad too.
Why?
Because you make more money dropping clips.
No, but Joe said drop it, so they wanted to.
No.
Yo, why you clump me in? Yo, why? Yo, wait, whoa. If he do something,
I did it on my own.
Hold on.
I did it.
Thank you. If he does it, then hold on. Do I disagree with you? Do I override you when I say, yo, with this certain thing here, I don't know this shit, right? With marketing, promo,
that's you.
Business, money, yo, have them niggas call me.
Yeah.
When it comes to this camera, clips, YouTube,
social
content,
media,
that's them. You know what I'm saying? So if Hynaken says, yo, I think we should drop the whole shit, yo, what the fuck am I supposed to say?
Let me say this, right? I think in baseball, it's great to keep getting singles and doubles. But in order to really win that World Series, you got to know the time to go for that home run swing. And a lot of times, I pay attention to when fans are like, yo, y'all clipping us to death. We dropped that full one, 200,000. The only full interview that never worked well that we dropped early was Ray J. They squashed that one. But everyone that was dropped early, out the park.
I mean, Joe's joint did do a lot of views.
I get it, but my thinking to him is he does that when see how you just looked at we gonna hit a home run because they said this.
Nigga,
I ain't working off what they say.
No, you're not understanding. I'm not against consistency.
That was the only time y'all did that?
Nah, we did it for other interviews.
But when we do it, it's when he wants to do it, is what Ghost is saying.
I try to anticipate.
Pay attention to comment.
No, I pay attention to impact.
Yeah.
And when people, and 200,000 views later.
It worked though, Ghost. It did.
Did I say no? It came out, right?
No, but what I said was, I did it for Ray J. That was a dud. It hurt us. I can sit there and tell you that. It ain't, but for the most part, when I hit the home runs, it's out the fucking park.
Yeah.
You know, most people can be.
I'm not that's why it's not a big deal, because I'm not mad that he did it.
No, what we're mad about that interview,
mad.
right? I'm gonna tell you real shit. This motherfucker goes out, yo.
He wasn't there, that's why the shit was
Danny,
okay.
you know how often he's in New York?
He wasn't
gone,
there then.
He's been gone for the last 5
Don't
months.
be with Alchemist?
When he's not in town, we can't do certain shit. So when the Joe Budden interview was set up,
it was tough.
we were like this.
We didn't have a location.
Yo, Danny, let me show you how bad it was. You see how that sound wasn't that good?
Yeah.
If we had did it in the other room, boomerang.
Didn't Ghost help fix the sound on that?
We can't fix sound, really, but yeah. We can
He's
try.
He's good.
He fixed our sound all the fucking
Yo, he's good. I ain't gonna lie. He's done some miracles.
I mean, you can, but it's hard to fix
It's hard,
bad
yeah.
sound.
No, he's
can
white
fix
boy
it.
nice.
Yeah, he can fix it.
He thinks black people are good at fixing sound post-production. And I don't know where he gets that from. Because I've been around
he
niggas.
can fix the sound. He's good. He's special.
Like Parks on the boards.
Yeah.
So he's Parks that I met. The white boy Parks.
Yes, that's why we.
Parks, you supposed to been did this show, Parks. Stop playing.
Yeah, you know.
I fuck with Parks though.
Yeah,
Parks is cool as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie. He's a
Okay,
cool
you worked
guy.
with him as an engineer before?
Nah, he
he
bumped
came to
into
Esso,
each other. He came to something that I hosted, and then we just been like slowly building from there type of shit.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude.
So like when y'all make decisions, it's equal? Like is it like a 2-3?
No, it's based on specialty.
Oh, how do you gauge that?
No, we know
like,
everybody's specialty.
But how do you know like I don't, because I would think you and him have
it's
certain levels. He ran Math's channel. You also know about radio. So how would you know how to release the whole Joe Budden clip?
I just know that. He wouldn't, that's not his thing. I'd be like, yo, Esso, we know what the ecosystem is. Nobody's expecting this. And people are really, I know what the fans go rabid for that. And instead of clipping them to death, let's just service this one, let it go crazy, make the money, and then hit them with the clips. And it worked because I understand the fan base. That's not his thing. He'll just be like, is it gonna make money for us? Is it gonna bring us popularity? And he's like, I'll trust your decision on this one. I said, this is gonna work just because I've already did the research.
Like, I don't even choose the clips. I just take whatever they send me.
Like the clip that 50 Cent took where we was talking about YFN Lucci, he didn't make that. I went in, I gutted it and made it myself. Because I don't even bother Ghost no more. I'm like, yo, no, I'll gut it myself.
But y'all mad relying on Ghost for the video.
No.
Well, that's it. Well, we got a triangle here.
Yeah.
That's
the
his
triangle
job.
offense.
Yeah, but he don't be in America. He was gone for 6 months, and we still put out content.
Yeah.
People don't even know that.
But we do film and send it to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he'll still cut it up. He's still the one that posts it on the YouTube. Like, he still does everything that we would need him to do.
The fact that he's here is great. Yo, we went to one of the big wigs at Universal Music. Was like, Space Ghost is in town.
I knew he was gonna say that. He ain't gone that much.
He didn't say that.
You
He's like,
think Ghost? Space Ghost
shit.
he wasn't gone for 6 months. He was
do
gone for
sauce on
like
him?
2 months.
No, nigga, I had his fucking suitcase in my fucking house
gone
for
for
like
like
3 months, nigga.
That's
3
funny.
months ain't 6, bro.
Nigga, it's close.
3
It's
months
close
ain't
to the
6, bro.
That's a lot.
That's a
Okay.
lot. That's a quarter of the year.
It was 2 months, okay?
Nigga, nah. But
It was
remember,
2
before
months.
the Houston, he
It
was
was
out
a-
of town.
it was
the
a-
summer?
Huh?
Was it the summertime?
No,
It was it's a difficult 2 months. I'm not
It felt
going
like
to
8.
deny you.
Nah, nigga.
We
He was
found
out of town every month. What are you talking about?
we found Llama Bean, and Llama Bean is a really good guy to film us when
Okay.
Ghost isn't here.
Okay.
It's just that we're used to a certain thing with Ghost, like the speed, the simple
He's like the
setup.
Derringer to the Alchemist.
He'll ask questions as well. And you're not gonna get the same comfort from somebody that you started this whole shit with. We wasn't talking about business. We
Yeah.
was on the whole trying to figure out what we was gonna talk about. It's this motherfucker that said, yo, if I film this show for y'all, I just want y'all to talk about business. Because nobody's talking about that at all. And then we had a hard time. Like, Hynaken would go off the rails and ask some crazy shit. And then Ghost would call me and be like, yo, why don't you talk to your man? And I'll be like, you know how he is. And I would talk to Hynaken and be like, yo, Han, you can't go off the rails because this is what he's doing. And Hynaken would be like, well, I know what's gonna react. And finally, it wasn't working out for us.
Yeah.
And I said, yo, my nigga, we need him.
Yeah.
Just do what he say.
Okay.
Let's just give it a shot.
Okay.
If it doesn't work, then we can go complain to Ghost and say, it's not working, bro.
Here's
but
evidence,
ever
yeah.
since we had that one talk to just give it a shot,
Yeah.
this is how we got here.
Got
So it's a different dynamic when you got somebody who also is a knowledgeable person that asks questions as well. It's a comfort type of thing. So we always gonna continue if I'm stuck, because we don't write nothing down. There are no pre-questions or talking point. There is nothing here. You saw me when I walked in, we sat down, nobody talking about nothing. So when you're doing everything off the top of the dome, pause, you need somebody like him to fill in the blanks at times.
Yeah.
So it's a comforting thing when I know that he's gonna be here. I don't have to be as on point. I could be free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he's not here, I gotta be like, okay,
It's
well,
like
I know
basketball. You know he's gonna be at. Yeah.
I gotta do different things now when Ghost isn't here.
I was gonna ask him, why did the Adam 22 shit work? That you
Yeah, do you feel Adam
which one?
22 used you to get at Joe Budden? Yes, because I was like,
Oh, that was like where Adam and Joe was fighting their like the war. Like he put homeroom on their shit, and then I think Adam was like, I'm gonna have Teddy on my shit. I think there's 2 projects that we did. We did the Think Pieces. I ain't gonna lie, that shit felt weird. Like when I was talking about like gang beefs in the West Coast, I was like,
bro, that's the.
and I didn't even really talk about it because I was like,
I don't talk about no gang beef.
I didn't talk
Stay
about
away
it.
from there.
I didn't. I was like, man, if you watch those videos, I was like, I think these guys will get along. I wasn't saying no type of, I wasn't like, yo, whack one. It was completely
Before
different.
the camera started, you heard what I was saying about the suitcase with the gun. That's real.
Because no gang stuff is different than like me saying Ice and Imani are mad at each other.
Yeah,
And if you notice, if you notice, I really don't do gang stuff.
Listen,
yeah.
we had to scrap an interview because of some gang shit. And, we had to call.
we didn't scrap it. We put it out.
Edited.
We never
severely.
put it out on YouTube.
Which you forgot which interview we're talking about?
I thought we put it out on
You want me to
YouTube.
bleep out the name? No, we didn't put it out. Remember, you got the phone call? We came from the basketball game, and Son called you.
Oh, you talking about that other one? I thought you talking about the one that we did in California.
Nah, the one we did
The
here.
other one, yeah. I mean, you can say we scrapped the Jay Worthy.
Yeah.
I don't know who
I'll
it is,
scrap
but-
the Jay Worthy because Jay Worthy want to do it when we go to California.
Yeah,
But
that
we had to
gang
scrap
shit,
the
bro.
Jay Worthy. We dropped one clip.
And it was a nightmare.
But let me tell you, this is the funny shit, Danny. Since you be one scoop, right?
Yeah.
I'm up here like thinking we got enough content to last for the rest of the year, okay? Because we're filming now. I told you, they run this shit. So I get a call from Jay Worthy
Okay.
saying, yo, P. You know what I'm saying? They go, yo, P, I know mad gang niggas. So you don't know this, but this is why I say I stay away from the gang shit. I know mad Bloods, I know mad Crips, everything, okay? Them niggas be calling me like, you should be a Blood. And all. No, you know what I'm saying? Like all the wild shit, right? I'm just keeping it real, right? So Jay Worthy, now we scrapped the video, so Jay Worthy was like, yo, P, send me the interview, P, so I could look it over. I said, Jay, we don't really do that. You know, Ghost is gone, blah, blah, blah. So I said, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna send you the clip. We gonna drop on the gram. Send you the clip, yo, P, that's not gonna work, P. Can't drop that clip, P. I said, okay. I said, okay, no problem, Jay. Send you another clip, right? Nah, P, you can't drop that one either, P. That's gonna make me look crazy. He said, and I looked drunk on the video, so I said, we're gonna scrap it, Jay. All right? We're gonna scrap the whole video.
That's nice of you guys. Yeah.
Okay, look. Jay sees him in California when he's on the road. Jay said, he calls me. I just saw Space Ghost. Yo, P, I think we should put the interview out. Am I lying? I said, Space Ghost? Am I lying, Ghost? Am I lying? I said, Space is out there with you. You see that?
No.
He said, yeah. I said, Ghost, I'ma wait though, Ghost, because I gotta make sure Jay is cool with this shit. Don't put this shit out till I speak to Jay Worthy one more time. So we run out of content, so my man right here just decides to drop the Jay Worthy clip. My man just dropped it blindly. My man don't even say, yo, Ran, we running out of shit, Ran. I'ma drop the Jay Worthy clip. Be ready. You know what I'm saying? Be ready.
He told me he was gonna drop.
See, nobody told you. Right? Because he knows, so I'm sitting here, I would say, don't drop that fucking clip, bro. And why we don't got more.
And I asked him, I said, you sure, yo? You gonna put it out? Is that it?
The motherfucker, the shit hits only 4,000 views.
And cause mad trouble.
Bro, my phone is ding. I'm like, damn, Jay Worthy. Yo, Jay, what up? Yo, P. Yo, you dropped the clip, P. I said, fuck is you talking about, Jay? Ain't no clip drop. Yo, P, it's out, P. Jay, it's not out, Jay. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna call Hynaken right now. Yo, Hynaken, what the fuck Jay Worthy is calling me? He said some clip is out. What the fuck? He's like, I dropped it. What? What the fuck you mean you dropped it, nigga?
Dropped a bomb.
I said, you know, all the gang niggas call my phone and all this shit. I don't want no problems with these niggas. We going out to California. And then Jay Worthy says, leave it up, P. It's okay. I got you gotta hear this whole shit. I said, all right, Hine, don't worry about it, Hine. Fuck it. It's all right. An hour later, nigga, he calls and says, yo, P, you gotta take it down.
Oh no.
Too much gang shit going on.
Okay.
You gotta take it down. So I said,
Off of 4,000 views then.
off of Danny.
That's when you know.
The West Coast was going crazy.
4,000 views,
I understand,
Danny.
yeah.
And I said, yo, bro, I said, when it comes to gang shit on camera,
Yeah.
I gotta stay away from it.
Because when I seen you on Adam 22, and like you said, him and Joe were going back and forth, I'm like, oh, if you trying to weaponize you against Joe?
Possibly. But I mean, I think you got to be educated enough not to really feed into the dynamic. I think Adam's a big fan of Joe. I think he really supports his content.
Do you think he's a culture vulture?
Is he a culture vulture? I think he's used aspects of the culture to elevate his platform. And if you've seen my interview with him, I did push back. It was like, I think some of the things you did were really bad. Like in terms of when he posted that the feds came to his house, when he also, I was like, when they beat that dude in front of your studio and he was naked, I was like, it's over.
Yeah.
It was over.
I had the video for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, before it even, yo, they sent it to gang niggas.
Yeah.
Yo, we didn't even know what it was.
I had the shit before the shit ever even was coming out. My dude, I'm looking, they sent it to me. I'm looking at the shit like, what the fuck is this?
That was so
I
bad.
said, I sent it to Hynaken. I said, I don't even know what this is, but I'm not even gonna respond because a gang nigga sent it to me. So I'm gonna act like I never got it.
Oh, word?
Yeah, but
Yo, Danny, we had it 4 days before.
yo, and by the end of the week, the shit was everywhere. I was like, oh shit, that's the video I had in my phone. I was like, that was at No Jumper?
Yeah.
They was like, yes. And I was like, how is this, no offense, but I'm like, how is this white boy getting away in the middle of all this gang shit? He's coming to New York in the Bronx with the blood, nigga. Like, why is this occurring? Because as a black dude, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Danny, no.
I'm not doing that, Danny. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Goat Wilson went to Kendrick Lamar's video shoot and said right here, niggas was like, yo, basically, yo, you in the wrong place. And Kendrick called the nigga a rat right on the video.
Wow.
Yeah. Right on the shoot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He whispered, he said, yo, come here, let me tell you
He
something.
pulled him in close.
He pulled him in close. He said, you're a rat.
Goat Wilson?
He said that,
Oh, got it.
he said
Okay.
that to him. Kendrick said that to him. You're a rat
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
on the set.
So Drake called him a rat and Kendrick also called him a rat?
Yes.
I thought he was cool on one side. I didn't know that.
Yo, he said it right on our show.
Okay.
He said he pulled me in close. He said he was on the video shoot. He dapped him up. Like he dapped him like this and bent him and said, yo, you're a rat.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
And he said he called the cab and was like, I'm getting up out of here.
Smart move, Elliot.
He said, I'm calling the cab and I'm up out of here, my dude.
Yeah.
Who's on your Mount Rushmore of media people?
Star, even
That's
though
my guy, yo.
Star, I feel like he's a little wild, but Joe Budden, Wendy Williams,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to think because
You ain't gonna put Charlamagne up there?
I might. I'm trying to think of anybody.
Who else would you put beside him? Who gets a consideration that you gotta think
Over
about?
Shaw, that's gonna be rugged, yo.
Can I put? I mean, he's white.
You can put whoever you want. It's your list.
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern.
I'm not mad at that.
I can't.
know Howard Stern is goated. He could easily be one.
One, yeah.
He could easily be one. I wasn't thinking about
He's
him.
the birth of a lot of dudes. I mean, I don't want to say he's the birth, but it's just like that type of radio, crazy fan base that feels like they're bought in, similar to Joe's.
I felt like Wendy was the black version of him.
Oh yeah.
In my mind, when they were both doing their thing, I thought she was the
What about
female
sports?
version of him.
Sports. My sports guys, Dan Patrick. I remember
Oh,
Colin.
you put Dan Patrick up
Yeah,
there?
he's real. Yo, you could do a sports show with him.
Dan Patrick. I like Lynn Berman, but go ahead.
Jim Lampley.
Jim Lamley's
Lamb.
his voice is ill.
Colin Cowherd. I grew up.
I love Colin Cowherd.
and Dan
Everybody likes
Levitard.
Colin Cowherd.
Mine is
And who's the last one?
Dan Levitard.
I like that.
I like Dan Levitard. He ain't on really no more, right?
That's because he took the bag, man. Like
who?
what these Netflix dudes did. Nah,
He
but-
took the bag from Netflix?
No, he took the bag from DraftKings.
DraftKings.
You know, they developed a podcast network that they could put ads
Dan
against.
Levitard.
My joint is
I liked him.
what's his name? Damn. Craig Carton.
Greg Carton, yeah, local.
Craig Carton is ill. Joe Beningo.
Joe.
I love Joe Beningo.
Yeah.
And Colin Cowherd. And I don't know. He wasn't on radio, but Stuart Scott.
I'm about to say Stuart Scott.
Stuart
I'm about to
Scott.
say Stuart Scott is my number one. And I'm going to tell y'all some funny shit. Stephen A. Smith, the original, not the new one.
Oh, yeah.
Not the new one that
Before
got
his
paid.
hairline started going
No,
up?
when it was other people on still. The original Stephen A. Smith before it was all his shit was a monster.
He was like a stand-up person.
He was a that was a Stephen A. Smith that was like, okay, he's him right there. He replaced Stuart Scott for me in my mind at that time, but he's changed. You know what I'm saying? But I still would put him up there.
He's kind of like reminiscent of Charlamagne to me, whereas like he knows how to push the boundaries to the fans, but knows how to work the corporate game. So like to us, he seems controversial, but I think his corporate people are like, I love Stephen.
Yeah, I love Stephen. He ain't controversial.
Yeah.
Come on, he
But, like,
spoke out against Kyrie
Yeah.
and then let Jerry Jones skate
Off the hook, yeah.
when he was trying to keep black people from learning. So he's not controversial. He's on their side.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. He's fake controversial. Like I think that's what Charlamagne. Like I think it's crazy.
I don't think Charlamagne's fake controversial.
Oh, man.
I'm not gonna say
He's
that.
I
You think
don't
he's
know.
fake controversial?
I think he knows not to push the boundaries. I think he knows how to appear to push the boundaries. Joe's getting like that too, but
But we gotta count that when they did push the boundary, like they put themselves out there many a time. You're not gonna keep doing that, Danny, when you're getting older. These motherfuckers are late 40s and 50s now.
yeah, but Star pushed the boundaries.
Star is a different animal. Star, you can't see these
the
are
other
people that I
route.
would say, well, you can't just put them up there because he's a different beast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's out of control.
I'm gonna tell you what
he
he
don't
told me.
care.
He said, never forget when you interview these people, they're here for your entertainment. I was like, oh shit. He's same thing I said, it's about your entertainment.
Yeah.
Ask what you want, have fun with it. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them all. Said that to me in a private moment.
But
so.
Star was rich before he did it. When you got money,
But
when you got money,
You gotta answer the door.
yeah.
He telling
you need money, nigga. What the fuck you talking
Y'all
about?
ever wonder what he would have been like though if that never happened? He would have been like
He'd probably still be on air.
he's the only guy to beat. But he's the only guy to beat Howard Stern. Like that shit is crazy.
Star is a beast at what he
Nobody,
does.
Charlamagne ain't never come close to beating Howard Stern.
Star was carrying a pistol around and was telling everybody and really had it on him.
Yeah.
He crazy. He really had the pistol on him at all times. So and saying it on radio, he's a different dude. Like, he's a different guy.
But he was like close, man. I understand all this different talk, but he was the guy that was like crossing over. And it's like, I know his show does well, but I see his show now and I'm like, damn, that was Star. Like, that's like, oh man, I don't want to go in on it.
I mean, but the numbers he do for a live show
It's amazing.
Is ridiculous, bro.
He talks crazy and he talks well.
Yeah.
How about that? You know what I'm saying? And
Sound like
learned
Howard
it.
Cosell. Yeah.
Howard
It
Cosell.
reminds me of him.
Yeah, he talks crazy and he talks well because Star was actually supposed to do Bagfuel last year this time.
Why is he always? I always hear about he's supposed to be on Joe Budden. He's supposed to be on Roy Moore. He's supposed to be on. He's never on any of y'all shows. What's going on?
It's not that he don't want to do it.
Yeah.
It's not. It's something else. We spoke about it. It ain't. He's not dodging them.
No, but I'm just saying that I regardless of y'all, there's other people that have said that he's gonna be on the show and he never appears.
No, it's not that he's not gonna do it. Yeah. Like if I don't want to. It's not my place to explain what's going on, but it's not that he don't want to do it. Yeah, he's just situating certain things.
And he ain't local like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not local, so it's not like.
Like trust me, he wants to go on all these shows.
I would love to see it.
I want him on the show because he's the only motherfucker I know that talk crazy and don't care.
He's like, yo, Hynaken, you my man, $100,000. But when you speak to Esso and when you speak to Space Ghost, you tell them this is what really happened. It was something
About radio shit. Radio people be crazy, man.
Yeah, because they get censored, and then once they not censored,
I gotta ask this.
What's up?
Because this is the last one. I saw Space talk about Meryl on his live. I was like, damn, I actually agree. What do y'all think about Meryl?
In what sense?
I think it's rough so far. I don't think he knows what he's doing. I think he needs to. I'm rooting for Meryl because of podcast days. But there's times when he's on this show, he's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And he just doesn't say much. Yeah.
Go on, you start. No, you go.
You guys turned it down, right?
Nah.
Funny guy. Funny guy. Funny guy.
Mero is in this. They set up Mero to be what Big Boy was. Remember when they had Big Boy come in?
Yeah.
And it only worked for 8 months?
I remember that.
Yeah, that was
Or
very...
Sway, they brought him in for a little bit.
Mero, see, we were trained with Cosmic Kev. Even though I have history in radio, you have to do radio way different than podcasting. So right now, he's doing podcasting on New York radio.
He has to do radio.
Yeah.
Radio.
So when we did Philly radio with Cosmic Kev, the ratings went through the roof because he was like, this is how you do it in certain increments. So he has to be Mero every 3 minutes.
Yes.
At high impact.
No, every 3 minutes. Not in New York. It
You know
gotta
what I
be
mean?
less
Like
than that.
3 minutes, then you do the music, then...
Yeah, but remember, Kev said we got more leeway because we was in Philly.
Yeah.
He said
so one
it's
minute and 58 seconds, like 2:10.
2:10 is the max.
So 3 minutes is actually long. Like the Breakfast Club gets a little bit more liberty, but he has to be Vice Mero for 2 minutes and 10 seconds, then take a break, let the music reset him, and then do it again.
Yeah, he's not used to that. No.
That's really what he's fighting right now.
And when I first learned, because Hynaken was already, he knew about radio. I was driving to Philly once a week so Cosmic Kev could teach me and run it down. And we practiced before he ever even let me on. I practiced for a month and a half before he ever even let me touch the radio.
Practicing at his house.
At his house, and he would send me home with the recording. So listen to yourself and play it over and all that type of stuff. So I don't think that, and I'm not taking nothing from America because I did not listen to the show. I'm not up to listen to any type of morning show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if that's the case, I know that training that he gave me made a big difference because when I was on the radio with Clue, I was ready. And if Clue would have just threw me on the radio, I would have been
discombobulated,
lost, bro.
And here's the issue right now. Mero can heat up that Hot 97 show.
For sure.
But then we're now in a space when you talk about people, it comes with violence.
1,000%.
And I don't think he's at the age he wants to deal with that. He can heat the...
You gotta do that.
What are you talking about, Ghost?
He could pivot to the Hispanics to New York. There's plenty of them motherfuckers.
So it turn Hot 97 to La Mega?
That's what they did, but that's what they did. That's what Hot 97 did. They play more like Bad Bunny now. They doing that secretly. They are though. They are.
I know you're not lying.
If y'all listen, they play. And if you look at the station, a lot of Hispanic. The data, right? There's 1 million Puerto Ricans. There's 1 million Dominicans in New York City. So they like playing to that base, and that may be what he's
it's
getting
pretty
at.
much what they used to call it, Hot 9 Siete.
Todo dia.
I'm gonna say what the people would say. Like I said, I don't be online, but of
what's
course
your
I'm gonna catch it. They said, and I'm not putting myself in there or nothing like that, but they said if y'all was gonna have Mero, y'all would needed somebody like a Bagfuel to offset what he had going on.
Yeah.
Because we would be bringing a different dynamic along with him. I'm not a comedian. He's not a comedian.
Yeah, New York too, and he's New York too.
But that's why they was saying.
I just think
and
he's
that's not
neutered
taking
right
nothing
now.
away from the people that's up there because I don't even listen to it. But I'm just saying what the people online was saying that the dynamic would have been a whole lot different.
Yeah.
If that was the case, you know what I'm saying?
Because he's gonna have to figure out how to be raunchy and go crazy
and have substance.
I think he can get to the substance part.
See, he could have Hynaken just go raunchy and crazy.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't know what to tell him to talk about.
Exactly.
I'll tell him you're gonna talk about this, this, and this, just like every other show.
And you can protect your brand because what I realized within these shows, this is what I realized from the business side. The people that's doing the show have to essentially be the producers.
Yeah.
Although Hot 97 is going to have the
They have to
producers,
care. Yeah.
right? But the people here would need to produce the show for real. You know what I'm saying? And I seen what he does with the production. The reason why the other show got good, people give me a lot of credit because me talking about that. It was his producing of the show.
Yeah.
So you have Ghost who does everything.
Back end stuff.
Back end. And then Hynaken was actually coming up with questions, coming up with topics, to giving people questions. So say he would give you a question and then he would say something outlandish like, well, you ever been to the McDonald's in Orlando? Like he was willingly taking a back seat to let other people shine.
Yeah.
And, which I'm other people. You know what I'm saying? So because of that producer in him, that's what makes the show better.
Yeah.
So when we left, when we got kicked off the other show, everybody thought that what was missing was just the dynamic of me and him talking.
Okay.
And I told him the biggest dynamic, because we didn't rehearse nothing. So the biggest dynamic to me was that he was essentially the producer of the show. And that's gone. So if you don't have nobody to come up with the question,
No space goes.
you don't have the topics.
Yeah.
And you
no
don't got the
knowledgeable
cameraman.
Esso.
You don't got the knowledge of the music now. You got 4 big parts missing to your shit. It's not just about us talking. It's about the back end of it. And I think that people in these buildings don't understand what goes into potting.
The chemistry.
And
Chemistry. There you go.
Chemistry and potting.
That's it.
Yeah. I felt bad for Ebro in the car. I thought that was crazy.
Ebro in the
my
car.
God, this nigga is.
What is
we can
Ebro in
end
the
it
car?
there.
No.
We can end it there.
Elaborate. Elaborate before we end. You felt bad about him in the car. What does that mean?
Y'all think that was crazy, man? Let me sit up.
He was in the car doing what?
Smoking. Nah, but nah. So he got fired, right? I guess he got the call, right? And they was like, yo, we going in a different direction. He went to his car and he did an IG live. And he was like, they want me out the way. Netanyahu, I don't capitulate. I'm too political. And it was the saddest shit I've ever seen. I had never seen Ebro act like that. And I was like, because Ebro was arrogant. That was his like WWE character. I'm on radio. You can't fuck with me. Y'all the type that he would have dissed back in the day. Y'all got these fucking whack ass podcasts. And then to see him go out like that and then be like, he said some stupid shit. He was like, yo, subscribe to Ebro in the mornings. I'm like, you don't owe the name. So he had to change that shit to Ebro Laura Rosenberg. But nah, I never thought I see, and you in radio, man. You know what I'm talking about.
I know.
You ever thought Ebro would go out like that?
Yes. You know what? You know why? What morning show has sustained? They kicked out Ed Lover and Dr. Dre. They kicked out Star.
And he's right.
Rosenberg, Cypher Sounds.
So Cypher Sounds. Think about it. The only sustainable right now has been Envy and Charlamagne.
The GOATs. Yep.
And he was too political then. He was.
Yeah.
And
Pick the side.
But I don't think that was it. I don't think that's why he got. But Meryl's political too.
no, but
Yeah, but Meryl's not going to pick a side. He's not going to say, I'm for...
But to be fair, what they were paying Ebro, Rosenberg, and Laura, and from what we heard in the back channels, they're like, nah, we don't have enough money to sustain this.
We're losing the ratings and get rid of you. I got it. Yep.
They just were like, all right, we can get rid of all this money and overhead and then pay these guys and still get the same results, it seems like.
One last thing I want to say before we wrap up. Check out 98.7 radio station ran by iPad. It's over for all of you.
Yo, this nigga is
Ran by iPad.
Yo.
It's ran by iPad. Go listen to 98.7.
It's crazy.
I'm just saying it's over for all of y'all.
This is why they want to fight you. He said the radio station's ran by iPad.
Go to Lost Exes.
I know what you mean.
You know, you're not doing the science. MS Communication, who used to own Hot 97, retained ownership of 98.7. They leased it to ESPN, and when ESPN no longer wanted it, they put an iPad to run the station. And now it plays like a Spanish song, and then it plays like 2 English songs. Shit is crazy, man. It's over. It's over for you radio guys. Yep. And that's it, guys.
Danny from the Stop is in the building. Tell them how they can find you, Danny. Are you on the gram, Danny?
No, I'm not on Gram. I'll be on Twitter.
Twitter is one of his.
The Stop, Danny, YouTube. And I also got a new project that I'm excited to launch that's coming like soon, within the next couple weeks. I'm not going to say too much because I wanted to shock people. But, and also I got Twitter and the Patreon, but that's it. Yeah.
Yo, Bagfuel, like, subscribe, super thanks. You know I love the super thanks. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna advertise, if you wanna sponsor, DM me. We will shoot a commercial for you if need be. If you have your commercial, we'll put it there. We're willing to work with you. DM me. We'll give you the rates and everything that you need to do. Follow Danny from the stop. He's very informative. He entertains people. He gets people mad.
Yo, he's great at the John Wick sniper. I thought I was good with the subtle shots. Yo,
You might enjoy it. He's not as bad as y'all make him seem. Bagfuel, we out of here.